Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the Yin and Yanga channel. I am Yin. So I'm here today because we've gotten a request for me to show how I do my twist out. Obviously, as my hair is already twisted out right now, it won't be a fresh twist out tutorial, but I'm just gonna kind of show what I do at night with my hair to keep it fresh. I do retwist my hair every night. That's just my preference. It's not something that you have to do, so don't feel like you have to be a slave to retwisting or rebraiding or whatever it is you do to your hair. It's, you know, whatever works for you. Sometimes I don't retwist it every night, and I'll just kind of, you know, separate it into like baby pineapples to kind of preserve it. But I personally like for it to have that like fresh curly look to it. So for that reason, I like to freshly retwist at night. But the way that I do it, it's not as much of a process as it is when first twisting it from having washed my hair or deep conditioned or that kind of thing. That can be a process and a bit lengthy, but this way that I do it here, I just kind of go through real quick, you know, grab sections. I don't part anything off. Nothing needs to be exact. I grab sections. I either spritz them with my water bottle here, or I use my Shea Moisture Hold and Shine Moisture Mist. The first ingredient is water, and everything else is something amazing and natural. So sometimes I'll use this as my water / moisturizer, spritz just my ends usually here. So like this part of my hair here. And that's because your ends are the oldest part of your hair. So they're the part of your hair that you want to make sure stays moisturized. After I do that, then I will go back through with my shea butter, coconut and hibiscus shea moisture shea butter. I'll just take a little bit of that, add it to my ends. Then lastly, I will take my Eco Styler, and I will, as you can see, I'm running low here, but I've had this for a long time. And I'll take a little bit of that, add it to my hair, and then I will proceed to twist. So I'll show you a few of them on camera. I'll probably show you some, you know, starting back here, then when I get a little further up front, and then the finished look. Okay, I've got like this much shea butter. Some people might call this a lot, some might call it a little. Shea butter is very, well, at least I should say the Shea Moisture shea butter, it's very spreadable once you get it to be kind of whippy between your fingers. I feel like my hair, you know, likes shea butter, likes moisture, that kind of thing. So I like to use a good bit of shea butter to make sure that all the good stuff gets in there. So I do that. Like I said, mainly concentrated at the bottom. Then I go through, and then I add my Eco Styler. That's how much Eco Styler. And the Eco Styler, you know, it's optional. I mean, all of it is optional. You can do what you want with your own hair. But the Eco Styler I use for hold, because if I just twist my hair, it will be very pretty and curly in the morning, and then by the evening, it'll be just a big poof. And I'm sure most of you are like, isn't your hair a big poof right now? But no, it's still got, you know, curl to it. But if I didn't have the Eco Styler, then all of this would go away, and it would really just be just a big bush. So yeah, so I twist it around. When I get to the bottom, I just kind of twirl it. And that's it. And like I said, even these that I'm doing right here are taking a little longer than they would normally, because I wouldn't be talking to you all and explaining my process, which is fine. I have no problem doing that. But like I said, don't think that this takes too much time. Once I do my whole head, it probably takes me like 40 minutes, if that long. I just added my Eco Styler. And now I'm going to twist, separate into two sections, and twist. And like I said, I don't part my hair because I don't, there's really just no need for me to have exact parts. And honestly, when you add parts to your hair, when you do your twist out, it kind of just makes it more difficult to hide those parts once you undo your twist. So here we go. And I kind of do this with my fingers. I don't use a comb on my hair. There's just really no reason to. So I just kind of stick a finger through and gently pull apart just to get some of the tangles out. It's not a true finger detangling because like I said, I'm just refreshing and twisting, but I just do it a little so that it's not so knotty or anything of that nature. Then I will spray my water on my ends. And like I said, if you want to spray the whole section, feel free. I mean, whatever you do with your hair is what you do with your hair. I just do my ends quickly, add my shea butter to my ends to make sure they are nice and taken care of. Then I section it into 2 sections, 1, 2, and then I twist. And while I'm twisting, I kind of smooth it, like I purposely pull down on it, twist, pull down, twist. 1, to make my twist tighter, and then 2, to keep my hair kind of smooth at the ends so that when I get to the end of my twist, like here, it's not super bulky. Because if your hair is like super bulky and like untamed at the end, it just makes it difficult for your twist to stay together. So just spin it around my finger to make sure, and that's what we end up with. Okay, so just to give you a closer view, my hair here. Sprayed my water. Now I'm adding my shea butter. And like I said, I mostly concentrated at the ends and then I work my way up. Then I add my Eco Styler gel. Started at the bottom, worked my way up, separate into 2, and twist. And like I said, I pull down, twist, pull down, twist, pull down, twist, pull down, twist. And again, I do that so that that was my husband. I do that so that it stays together at the ends. So then you end up with this. You guys see that? Okay. Boink, boink, boink. So just a few more to go from here. Really wanted to show you these up front. I'm sorry, up close. My hair up top is a little bit of a different texture. It's not as tightly coiled as the back, so it stretches a little further. It's just a little bit more fine. I have a kinky texture in general, but up front here is just a bit more fine than it is in the back. So I can do larger sections here because it'll still smooth out just as smooth as the smaller sections I do in the back. So again, we're gonna spray. And I especially like to be generous with my product and my moisturizers in my front section because as you can see, it is color treated. So I'm just gonna add a little more here. And then my Eco Styler. And twist. And I'm still doing the pulling method, and I get to the bottom and I just twist it. Okay, and the last one. And really, to mist your hair, you don't even have to spray as much as I just did. You can still do less than that. And it'll come out just fine and it'll still be moisturized. But Like I said, this is my color treated section, so I like to be very good to it when it comes to moisturizing. I have not experienced any heat damage with it. My ends are still good to go, but I just like to be on the safe side with my ends. Alrighty, that's it. See? Okay, so then that is pretty much it. And typically I have a silk scarf that I use, but unfortunately my daughter has hidden it from me somewhere, and I don't know where that place may be. So I'm probably gonna have to get another one. So for right now, I'm just using a regular square scarf that I fold into a triangle so that I can lay it down overnight. Like so. And either way, it's okay, because I, even if pieces are hanging out like they are in the back, because I sleep on a silk scarf. I sleep on a silk scarf. I sleep on a silk pillowcase, so it's okay if I have pieces that are sticking out and that type thing. And I try to, when I tie this back here, it's actually on top of, I don't know if you can see, it's on top of this bottom row. And the reason for that, instead of being underneath, is so that it doesn't irritate my kitchen area with having this tied, the knot tied underneath there. So I just like to make sure everything is nice and set and not irritated and that kind of thing. And that is about it for this twist up. So I will come back in the morning and or in the afternoon, because tomorrow's Saturday, so I'm probably not going to take my hair down in the morning. But whenever I get ready to take it down, I will be back and show you how that goes. See you guys.